The ambitious Broadway plan is poised for some major changes. The city of Vancouver says people can expect even more density in the area.
Looking at introducing greater heights and densities around areas of transit.
The changes are in response to new provincial legislation which requires municipalities across BC to change their bylaws and policies so more homes can be constructed near public transit hubs.
Well, it's important to remember that the provincial legislation sets minimum heights and densities, and there are some areas, as I mentioned earlier, where we feel like there's an opportunity to go beyond those minimum heights and densities.
He says the existing zoning bylaw allows for a maximum height of 6 stories and 1 or 2 towers per block. City staff wants to remove those limitations, and that has some of those who live nearby concerned.
And this project is really going to disrupt my neighborhood. Having an 18-story building right across from my street is going to bring a lot of hassle and a lot of unnecessary disruptions.
It's not going to provide what Vancouver needs, which is below market, social housing, co-op housing, housing for seniors.
Vancouver's former mayor says 20% of the rental housing that's being built will be below market housing.
And it was the most significant thing, I think, that we accomplished as a council in terms of housing. So it will be, I think, fantastic when it's finished.
I'm for it. Broadway is a pretty sad road now, so I think it needs some focus.
The Broadway plan calls for the existing homes along 500 blocks on either side of the Broadway corridor to be replaced with multi-story towers that accommodate up to 50,000 more residents. But some critics worry residents will be displaced as rental stock gets demolished to make way for new towers.
We see not hundreds, but thousands of renters potentially being demo-evicted for pure profit.
The city, however, says the plan includes some of the toughest renters' protection in Canada.
Renters in existing apartment buildings that are redeveloped as a result of the plan are given a first right of refusal to return to the new building at their existing rent, and they're also given financial assistance.
Public consultations are open now until July 14th, with City Council set to vote on the proposed policy changes in November. Shaurya Chetri, CBC News, Vancouver.